everybody, welcome back to TerraFirmaCraft Season 5, Episode 97, and yeah, last episode we got this little fella here who's patiently working away at the loom. He's constantly doing it. So we've now got the ability to make plenty of this stuff, because of course I can take these, I can zap those like so, I can click that and I can do this, and once it's there he'll do it. Now I can sit there and just hold my right click button if I want to, and you know, the moment it's ready I'll pick it up and another one will go on. So that's good. Is it any easier? Yeah, not really. But you know what, I don't have to do anything other than load it up. Now I don't think it's possible we could get another golem to actually load it. I've been playing around in a creative world with golems just to see what we can do. Now they can't, for example, operate a quern, because I've tried that. They can operate a sieve, which in itself is interesting and will be the subject of today's episode once we have finished building the new windmill. So this is the plan at the moment. We're going to get the new windmill built. For that we are going to need a wodge of this stuff, which is all good. I'm going to go for 128. That may be far more than we need, but you know, who cares? Just make them. And once we've done that, I want to get a small army of these guys. Now this guy is really cheap to make. He's just a wooden golem. He doesn't have anything particularly excessive. His use core is not so cheap, and that's probably where the issue we're going to have is. So it's because, well, the use core is not actually a major problem. The use core is, if I can just bring it myself back on here, the use core is expensive because it requires shears, which is 4 ingots of iron, and a redstone comparator, which is gold sheets. So relatively expensive, you know, it's not vastly. However, I don't think I need more than 3. I think 3 would be reasonable. And the plans I've got are not automated, unfortunately, but they're as automatic as I can make them. I think that's about the fairest I can say. They are as automatic as I can see how to make them currently. Now, in terms of the long-term prospects of actually using this, the question mark remains over the cost effectiveness of doing this anyway. But you'll see what I mean when we get to that. So for the time being, we're just going to let this guy do his work, and I'll be back with you in a moment. Alright, my knife broke. We're getting very close though, so I'm going to make a steel knife, and while I'm here I'm also going to start making the plates and the shears to make the use cores. I think that's all we need. Let me just double check. Plates, shears, flint and steel, yeah, we don't need anything fancy for that, and levers don't need anything fancy for that. So, and obviously we need to get all the essentials, but right now, warming this up, I'll get the plates done. Going to need some redstone to finish those off, but yeah, so just pretty much repeated before, and I'll be back once we've got those done. Alright, we've done it. We worked through multiple nights actually. I have got no food prepared. I have also got a lot of things that I've got nowhere to put. Oh dear, hang on. Well, we'll put you up there. We should be all right. What do I need to eat? Let's. I need protein. So there we go. That's got protein in it. Because half of the problem was, of course, because my knife ran out, I didn't have the means to actually make food. Now I could have just eaten whatever, but you know, where's the fun in that? So we shall do the thing and some more thing. We shall get rid of the stink of shame, and the world will be good and happy. I'm going to eat this entire bowl of salad, 20 ounces, gone. And we'll have another one, and we'll munch that down, and then we get plenty of fluids, because, you know, hydration is important. And we are there. So we've got a lovely, nice steel knife. We've got the food, we've got the water, we've got these. Everything's good for that. I'm going to go and put this away somewhere, because we've also now got the means to, of course, make all of these again, which means we can do this good stuff. Let's leave them to it. And I think I'm just gonna use, if I can anyway, I'm just gonna use this to start gathering these together. Now, the other thing is, you'll notice I have got this concentrated essence. There we go. We're going to fill this barrel with concentrated essence. And that will be plenty of experience for enchanting and for everything else. So yeah, we're nearly there. We've got 54. We only need 10 more. So as soon as this guy's done, we'll move on to the next bit. See you in a sec. All right, it's taken a while, but now I've got 64. Now I have to ask, and to be honest, the question you're probably all asking is, was that more efficient letting doing it? And the answer is probably not. Was it less tedious for me doing this? You know, click, 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 hit, click, click, click. Yeah, it was definitely less tedious for me. So that was worth it. Anyway, we need to make windmills. And we need to make improved windmill blades, which are going to go into those. So I need 8 of these, and 8 of these require 8 of those. 8 of those are going to require treated wood and treated wood sticks. So let us go and see what we have, shall we? Got 4, so I need 4 more, which we've got plenty. So if I go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, that will give me 8 of those, and then we need these. Now these just need a stick and that around them, so let's get rid of you. And let me go and have a look at my stickage. I should have a reasonable amount, and we should be able to go and get 2, 4, 6, 8. Now I'll stop at that, because I just want to double check that these are as I thought. 1, 2, 3, and 4, which gives me those. So basically, rinse and repeat, and take a steel ingot. Should have spotted that before, because I could have saved myself a lot of time. I've got to warm the forge up. I've got pig iron, so it's not a problem. The only thing is, I have to reignite and rewarm the forge up, which is more of a pain. But still, not a problem. Let's get on with that. And again, I shall be back once I've got a steel ingot. All right, we've got it. Steel ingot. Improved windmill blade. It is night time, so we're going to quickly sleep the night off, and then we'll get up there and we will swap out the windmill. Let me have a midnight snack, and let's get in there, and we'll go in there and just top off. Yeah, not quite enough to fill me up, to empty that. I always hate it when I'm kind of carrying around a very small amount of food, but you know, what can you do? I have also noticed I do need to go and grab something. I have noticed that we have another escapee. So I need my rope, and we need to go and get Dolly the sheep, because Dolly the sheep is fancying herself as an engineer. Come on, stupid sheep. That's right, come on. And this way. Come on. Hup. Hup. Come on, this way. Oi. Mr. Stupid. Or Mrs. Stupid. That's right, come on. Now. If we can get Spot out of the way. And we can get Dolly in. Come on. Gotcha. Right. I don't know how I presume it must be the good old wall glitch. It's the only explanation I can think of anyway. Well, it's not the only explanation I can think of. I can think of a great many explanations. It's just the only explanation that I like that I can think of. Probably easiest if I... Ow! Fall in the water. No, I was going to say it's probably easiest if I hang glider across onto that roof and then... Really? Oh, I can get off that, okay. And then replace the blade that way, perhaps. Problem is this is not the easiest stuff to jump off of, so yeah, and I'm sticking to that excuse. So we are here. We can come down here and place that. That will stop the windmill blades, which is fine, because I want to... No, probably that one. There we go. Oh, we lost it. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Because we're then going to go... Pop. No, we're not. I think we're going to need to drop ourselves down a wee bit. Oh, damn it. Actually, it doesn't look unattractive. That might be worthwhile coming and doing on these, maybe on one side. Let me try the windmill blades again. Alright, no, I've got, let's actually do that, because as I say, that doesn't look unattractive on the sides there. It kind of gives a decoration to the place, and it's not like I'm shy on this stuff. So I'm going to try and do this, I think, from the top. That might be easier. Let me try and get this windmill blade in, and I'll be back as soon as I've done it, or when I kind of go mad and go postal, whichever happens first. Now that looks so much better. I mean, I'm not actually that bothered. I don't need it, but I set my goal on it. I wanted to do it, and I did it. I don't know whether to keep my idea is the pain of taking that lot out. It'd probably be easier to put more in, somehow, maybe even go all the way around that. Possible, I suppose. No, maybe not, I don't know. Right, so we've done the windmill blade. Let us go and find my little notebook. Thank you. So upgrade windmill is now done. I've done the golem work, but we've now got more golem work to play with. I also need to do with that one, and scythe and XP berries is done. I really wish you could edit books. I really do. You can't even cut and paste them. Oh well, we'll leave that for now. We shall pop that back in there, because as I said, I want to do more golem work, so I need some great wood. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, these golems seem to be pretty good at doing repetitive tasks, to the extent that, you know, we can 1, 2. That is not how you make a golem. Okay, how do I make a golem? Golem. Not a straw one, a wooden one. Oh, of course, you do it that way. Okay. You know, it's so easy to forget these things. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and mix and match. Alright, so if I want to make you, I'm going to need 12 humanus, 12 motus, 12 spiritus. Humanus, nowhere near. Motus, definitely nowhere near. Spiritus, also nowhere near. Okay, so before we can even start this, we need to start processing this up, and we are going to need to get humanus. We get, I think the easiest one was flesh blocks. Yes, it was. Okay, motus was trapdoors probably, and spiritus is heads again. That's not a problem. Okay, and I need 12 of each, so let's just work on the basis. That gives me 4, so if I get 2 more of those, have I got any more flesh blocks down here? No. Doesn't matter, we'll sort that. I'll get those back in a sec. Right, well, I'm short on heads because I've used them all, stabilising the altar, so we need to go and borrow a few from over here. And while we're at it, that means I could get some more flesh because I'm a little bit shy on that. In fact, the only thing we can't get from here is the motus. Now, we could have made the thing to do the thing with the thing, but we didn't, so nah. Yeah, we're just going to think. I also should probably make myself some food up. I've only got the one bowl, so let's make up I'll make up a quick meal, kill a few mobs, and be back once I've got that bit. Alright, well, that is time for 3 of them. 3 might be a bit excessive, I don't know. I'm playing around with the idea at the moment, to be fair, so they don't stack, that's the thing. There we go, and we'll turn them off. So spiritus, humanus, mortar, humanus, and mortus. Mortus. So the next thing we're going to need is more of these, which means, of course, I need to make 3 more nitor and another set of 8 fabrics in addition to the 4 I've already got. I'm not even sure whether I'm going to get this all done this episode, because there's 4 more. But I need fabrics. That's going to be, well, it's going to be a bunch of that. And a bunch of that, and some of that. Yeah, that'll all work. And then we'll need to cook them, which will be good. And then we'll think we're going to have a little army of these golems working for us ultimately, so that's going to be a good thing, isn't it? Anyway, these are going to take a hot minute to grind down. Back in a second. All right, we're just waiting on this to finish. It's almost there. But it's not there yet. We've got everything else we need. We've got the aspects we need. We've got to make the we've got the aspects we need to make that, to make the ignis. We've got the aspects we need to make this lucrum and vacuous. We've got all of that stuff. The only thing we haven't got right now is the aspects we're going to need to do the infusion, but that's flint, that's easy. Humanus we know already, although we've got a glut of corpus coming through. Mechina, I think Mechina we got from gates, that was it, fence gates. And again, we've got a slight issue there with the with an overabundance of arbor. I mean, this stuff is a pain because things like that. I do really need to get up to the void jars, these, and I think we can. It's the blaze powder is the issue. Now, I would like. We can get the cinder pearl. The cinder pearl we can get from cinder pearl seeds, and the cinder pearl seeds we should be able to get by taking a squash seed. And so, oh, hello. That might be worth a try. Although we need a couple of those, so that will sort out our blaze powder issue. Anyway, we need to attack this with some potentia, some lux, and ignis. That's our first thing, and we are going to go with 3 of those, if you don't mind. 1, 2. Still need to get the hungry chest in here as well. Okay, so we've got the ignis, got all of those. That's potentia. Potentia goes there. Lux goes there. And ignis goes there. And then back over here for 3 of those. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and that. And obviously we need some juice for that. So there you go. 1, 2, 3. Excellent. And then these need lucrum and vacuous. Now I've got plenty of vacuous because we can make that using. This is the easiest way to get vacuous. Just use void. Use glass vials. Lucrum is even easier, that's just gold coins. Speaking of which, just some gold coins. So again, that's a nice easy one. Just whack it in there, get some lucrum. And then those go in there, and we need lucrum and vacuous for golem animation cores empty. Now we don't need empty cores, they're not going to be used, but we do need them to make the hoofers for the hoofer. However, grab that lucrum. There should be 10 lucrum there, so we can pop you back. Vacuous can go over there. And armed with all of that, we are almost at the stage where we need to be. Now, got the 3 shears. We have got 3 animation cores. We need, probably easier actually if we do like this. The 3 animation cores go in the middle, then you got shears. Then we had levers, which we just use 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and that will give me the necessaries for those. 1, 2, 3. Now we need to do those. That's going to need me to make some smooth stone. Have I got everything I need? I've got a chisel, I've got a hammer, I've got everything I need. I just need a ready source of stone in the area. Where's the nearest one? Let's go over this way. We may have time to get some of the stone, we may not, we'll see how we go. Actually, I don't even need to get the smooth stone, I could just get cobble. That might be just as easy. Boing, boing. I could have sworn there was a boulder over here. I mean, obviously we've got this as an option, which we can quite easily get down into and get underneath all of that. But they're not the easiest points to mine out. There's 2. 3, so that's 1 repeater. There's another one. So we can get it this way. It's just not the most, in my opinion, the most efficient way of achieving this. 2, 3. Probably here's the easiest one to get. That's 7, so I need 2 more. Running out of time on the day, but I'm not too worried. We're not armoured in our good armour, but we're also not in a desperate place either. Plus I've got my super duper speed and bounciness, so all in our favour. We'll get you ready. That gives me everything I need. For that, let's get ourselves back and get the repeater, comparator done even. Not a repeater, it's a comparator. And I'll zoom in here. And yeah, so that just means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We need a few more bits of stickage. Yeah, that's fine. We'll do that and that. Take those. You know, it works a lot better when you can count. And we're going to grab you, and then we can take those, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and those, and then those. I'm missing, either I am missing something, or hang on. Brick. Duh. Well, that was a bit stupid, wasn't it? Okay. Why did I get them then? Now, brick is easy. Let me just find 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of those. Why did I think it was that? Okay. Well, that's even easier anyway. Blah, blah, blah. 1, 2, 3. I mean, I'm going to say don't answer the why did I think it was that, because we all know why, really, don't we? Because, you know. Shears, flint and steel, that was the last thing we need, so I need 1, 2, 3 of those. We're going to need to cook a load of that anyway. And iron. 1, 2, 3. And armed with all of that, we have everything we need to make 3 used golems, except, and there's the fun bit, for this stuff. So we know rotten flesh, Mechina, I'm sure it was gates, Mechina and Iter, yeah, so we need 60 gates. God, we need a whole load of Humanus, and we need Iter, which of course we get from there. So again, I need 60 instrumentum. Great wood plank fences are just that and that. That's easy enough. So we've got planks. Have I got any great wood blocks? Nope, but guess what I have got? Lots of great wood. And we can soon get that turned around. Where's my sword then? Bang. Don't know why I did it like that. I genuinely don't know why I did it like that. What's that again? Oh man, is it sticks and blocks, or no, it's planks and blocks. And it's that way around. Okay, so that'll give me 8 of... Wow, so we've got 20. I need to do another 40 of them. Back in a moment. Alright, 60 Humanus, 64 Instrumentum, a bit more actually, 62 Mechina, also a bit more, kicking around, everything in place. Let's run the first one. And just keep my eyes on it. Obviously 3 of these to do, so excitement all around. I'm also have to go back up and down because I didn't have enough inventory space to handle everything. Because some of them, well, I think 3 of these items don't stack, so that's great. But still love this. It's still, to me, such an amazing visual. The sound, everything just... It didn't give me a little bring though, that was a bit disappointing. Anyway, 1 down, 2 more to go. I'll be back when they're done. Alrighty, and oh, almost there. That is that. So these are done with, and they need to go back where they came from. Instrumentum was Ignis. Instrumentum. Humanus is empty. Mechina is there. And armed with that, we now have 3 golems, 3 cores. And these guys are going to be working in here. Ultimately, they're going to have their little used cores on them. There you go, my little army. And well, if you want to know what I'm going to do with them, you're going to have to watch the next episode. Until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you soon. Bye for now.